Hello, my name is Mayela. Welcome back to my channel. Um, I know I said I was gonna post a video about like what's been going on with my case, but it's one thing or another, and it just never happened. And well, I just want to update you, ladies, about my hysteroscopy that I just got again on, which was last Wednesday, July 17th. I got a hysteroscopy done and also a DNC and a new IUD with hormones to help me maintain my uterus clean. Well, I was scheduled for the hysteroscopy on the 17th, and everything went well. This time I had the general anesthesia again, but I had told the anesthesiologist to about my previous side effects, which was really, really sore muscles that lasted like 2 days. And so they added a new medication, and this mixture worked perfect. My calves were the only things that were a little bit sore, but I was still able to walk. I was able to do everything. I went in at 5:30 in the morning to check in and get prepped for the surgery. I went in the OR at 7:15, and I was out within 45 minutes. And I left the hospital exactly like at 10:30. Um, Everything was good. On Wednesday, that day of the hysteroscopy, I had a little bit of pain, but I can like handle it. So I didn't take no pain medication or anything. Thursday, I was doing good. I just had light spotting. And on Friday, I went with my husband to run some errands, and I was just standing like most of the day, and I didn't really think much of it. And then on Saturday, I just had like more cramps and a little bit heavier spotting. And I didn't think it was that normal, so I was a little worried, but I didn't really do nothing. I just took my ibuprofen, and that kind of helped me ease my cramps. But Sunday, since the morning, I had like heavier cramps and heavier spotting. But I still woke up early. I went to the flea market. I was walking around, but my legs were shaky and they were sore. I really I had to like stop and take a few breaks because my legs were hurting, and it was kind of weird. I was like, why is it happening now, like 3 days after the surgery? And well, I didn't think much of it, so I just came back home. I went to go do laundry. When I was doing laundry, I felt like a pinch or like a scratch, like something scratching me on my left ovary on that side, and like traveling down. It was like a pinch just traveling down to my uterus. And I'm like, oh, what is that? I've never felt that pain before. So I went to I just kept on doing laundry. I came home. I went to the restroom, and I noticed that my IUD had fallen out, and I had heavier bleeding, and I started like shaking, and my legs were shaky, and I got like scared because the two previous hysteroscopies that I had before, like everything went well, and I was like a bit worried. But since it was a Sunday, my oncologist, whatever you call it, she doesn't work on the weekends. The office was closed, so I called the urgent care gynecologist, and she paged my doctor, and she never called me back. I just told her that after the IUD fell out, I took an ibuprofen, and I laid down and I took a nap, and I woke up a little better. Like my cramps were better. So she just told me she was gonna call me back, but I never got a call from her. I had actually even called my work because I requested 3 days off so I can recover. And I thought Monday was going to be good. I was going to be able to go to work and everything with no problems. But on Sunday after that happened, I even texted my manager. I let him know that I had an issue with the surgery and I wasn't going to go in. But I had to file a claim with Sedgwick, all this paperwork. And I'm like, no, you know what? No, I'm just going to tough it up and go to work. So yeah, I woke up, I got ready, I went to work. But wow, the first 2 hours were crucial. It was tough. Like I was in pain. I had felt so much pressure on my like pelvic area, my legs. I just wanted to like clock out and come back home. But I don't have hours to cover. I don't want to be dealing with all this paperwork with Sedgwick and the doctor and all that. I'm like, no. So I just stayed. But I've been on ibuprofen after ibuprofen and still had heavy bleeding. It's kind of sucks because, going up and down stairs at work and having to deal with heavy bleeding is just like not a good mixture. But I made it. I made it alive. But yeah, it was just this third hysteroscopy that I have had. It hasn't been the best one. The only good thing was the anesthesia, that my body reacted well to it. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to get another IUD inserted, so I'm hoping I have my follow up appointment on Friday, the 26th, to so they can tell me what are my results for the lab, and I'm hoping that there's is no more abnormal cells growing in my uterus. Like that's what I'm really hoping. But other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna try and see if I could take another form of birth control to help with my hormones and the abnormal cell growth in my uterus because yeah, I don't want another IUD. I don't know what have you ladies used before, or if any of you that have had a hysteroscopy done before. I don't know what have you girls gotten? If you can please write it down below. And well, my plan is to not get the IUD, but just start drinking some vitamins called they're named alaninu. They help balance the reproductive system and the hormones, and also I'm gonna start taking folic acid. I heard this other lady, another YouTuber, she was mentioning that because yes, I do want another baby, like in the near future. Since my 10-year-old son, he's been asking for a sibling, so I know that number one is pray and ask God for it to be His will, and number two is, work on my health and my body and get it ready for whenever it's God's will for me to have another child. If it's His will, then for me to be ready. But this is just not a good experience that I've had. The third hysteroscopy wasn't good for me. I don't know about you ladies. I've seen your comments. I've replied to most, if not all. And thanks for the support, and thanks for letting me know that I'm not the only one going through this. I know it's kind of like a rare thing, but it is out there. And, if we keep each other in prayer and support each other, we might get through this. So, yeah, please write down your, what's it called? Your experiences, and so I can read them and see, and I'll put you ladies in prayers. Have a good day. Take care.